Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you. It is very late on Saturday night for me. It is 10:48 p.m. at this moment. But I've had a very long and busy day. My brother is going to bed in the guest room on the other side of that wall, so I'm going to try to not be very loud. So I may have to really adjust my volume while I'm editing. But I am a nosy bitch, and I cannot wait until tomorrow to see what happened to Amberlynn with that cliffhanger that she left us on at the end of her last video. So, yeah, I just gotta find out because I can't wait. Let's hop on in.
Hey guys, okay, so
Well, we're just jumping right on in here, aren't we?
to talk. Kind of just wanted to talk to you about like how I've been feeling
Let's find
lately,
out.
slash what recently happened to me that kind of flipped my world upside down. I'm not gonna lie. So lately, I've just been feeling very detached from vlogging. Like I was doing so good with it, and then like I had really bad lows with my bipolar, and it's like made me depressed and kind of detached from a lot in my life. Like things that I used to enjoy doing, I no longer enjoy doing that, and things that used to make me happy no longer even like make me smile.
Well, that sounds like depression.
Things like are that extreme. I could tell that they would be better if it wasn't for something that recently happened to me, which again I'm going to explain. But it's just I have not been doing well mentally, and it plays a really big role on my life and the way that I do things, the way that I run my channel, and who I am as a person. And I do take medicine. I take Lamictal, 200 milligrams. I've been taking Lamictal for over 4 years now, or about 4 years. It has completely changed my life. My lows used to be way worse than this. My manic episodes used to be way worse than the ones that I have now. So Lamictal does help. But for me, struggling with bipolar is always going to be something. You know, the medicine can only do so much. Therapy can only do so much. It's a lot of different things that play a role. And it's just something that
I'm sorry, there's something in her hair over here that is really distracting me.
I've come to the terms that I have to accept. But
Yeah, I mean, being depressed or bipolar is something that a lot of people just have to learn to live with. And I mean, most people do get medicated for it if they're able to, which helps them, but they still, they still work on functioning as best as they can in their life as far as when it comes to their job and how they earn their living. So for Amberlynn to just, I'm not going to record videos, she's, like I said last time, she's very privileged.
I am doing better when it comes to that. But okay. So it was about 3 to 4 days ago. I was just feeling so just low. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't even want to like I was just sitting at my desk. Like that's all I would do all day long is just sit at my desk and watch YouTube. And my girlfriend's like, "Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk." And you know, I didn't want to. My girlfriend's very supportive, constantly trying to like
We know she is the most supportive person in the world, and she's just the most support you've ever had in your entire life. We know, Amber. But I mean, I understand being in a place where you're just like, I just don't want to do anything. But if you have someone else there that's like, hey, let's go do this, and they physically make you do something, that does help a little bit. But she said 3 to 4 days ago, but I think this video, I think as far as time-wise, I think it would be Wednesday of this week, perhaps. The week that we're on right now, so maybe like the 16th or 17th, if I'm trying to gauge things correctly. It could be the week before, but I want to say it's this week, even though she hasn't given us a date.
urge me to exercise and go for walks and eat right, eat less, not binge. So supportive, but there's only so much she can do.
So
It's
supportive.
ultimately my choice. So I decided
Absolutely, it is. In the I can't speak. It is at the end of the day Amber's decision. Anybody can be like, hey, do this, let's do this, let's do this. But Amberlynn could be like, nah. I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna go for a walk. I put on my socks and I was putting on my shoes. I wanted to vlog while walking, and sometimes vlogging while walking can be embarrassing because I am out of breath and I take pauses, not pauses walking, but pauses in between words and stuff like that, so I can catch my breath a little bit. Like my stamina has improved so much,
we
but
know your
hi, I'm
stamina is
still in the
fabulous.
400s. Like I still have issues with breathing,
Of course,
but my stamina has improved so much. Like
I'm
for
200
so long
pounds
I
less
did
than
not
Amber
care
and I
about my
have
stamina. Like in
issues.
2019, I was worried, but like I didn't realize how freeing it is to go to the store and just walk around like a normal person and not have to worry about a fucking scooter. And I've worked so hard, especially in the last year, with my stamina and my mobility, and I can cook, I can clean, I can shower, I can do all these things that I wasn't able to do years ago. I wasn't
Kudos to her for this progress she's made as far as what she's been able to physically do. Absolute kudos.
able to do these things. And you guys know I have been, some of you say, smug about my mobility, or that like I see people say things like, why is she so impressed with herself? Everyone can do these things.
Her hair's looking really greasy. I bet she's not showering again right now. But yeah, people could be like, well, yay for you. You took a walk. Everybody can take a walk. But when it's someone that hasn't been able to do that, it's kind of a big deal for someone that was nearly 600 pounds to be able to be like, hey, I went for a walk for 30 minutes. That's good progress.
I used to not be able to. And I think I was starting to take mobility for granted again. All those times my girlfriend urged me to go for walks. And I would say, no, maybe later. I regret every single time I said that. So I put on my shoes, I put on my socks, and since I wanted to vlog just a little bit while walking, like I just wanted to talk to you guys like about where my headspace is. So I told my girlfriend, you turn left, I turn right. We'll meet in the middle because we do like this loop that we do. So I have time to like just vlog by myself and like, because sometimes I just get nervous doing, vlogging while walking. I don't know. It's just a thing. Okay. I just get anxiety over weird things. I get nervous over weird things. It doesn't matter. It's not the point of the story. So I was vlogging, and my intention was to express to you guys like how I'm feeling lately, like being disconnected and detached from just anything that I used to enjoy, and that includes vlogging. And I wasn't paying attention because I was vlogging, and some of my foot missed the step. I was walking on a sidewalk and half of my foot did not reach the sidewalk.
Did she
And I
trip?
ended up falling. And the fucking noise that my ankle made.
Oh. Did she break something? I mean, Amber falling just in general is not a good thing.
I don't think I'll ever, ever, ever forget that noise. It was so scary. And I was by myself, and I just felt so scared. And like when I sat up from falling, I looked down at the ankle that made that noise, and my foot was just like dangling. And it was just so scary. And immediately I felt pain. Like it was immediate. Like I had a little bit of like an adrenaline rush for a minute there. When I was walking back into the apartment, I think I was just so shocked by everything. And
okay, well, she was able to get back up and walk some more. That's good at least. I mean, I know I've stepped in a hole before and like twisted and rolled my ankle pretty hardcore, and I was limping, like barely able to walk and like icing it, and it was very painful. But hopefully she didn't like really hurt anything. It sounds like she was able to walk back to the apartment. But somebody Amberlynn's size falling is very dangerous because she's very heavy, and somebody trying to help her get up again, it's going to be very hard.
so I was able to limp my way back into the apartment, and I was just terrified because I was like, something isn't right. Like I broke my ankle one time when I was 7 years old, and This pain feels so much worse than that, which is so odd to me. I actually have the clip of when I fell. I did click off,
Oh,
like,
no.
almost immediately after I fell, but, I do have the clip, so I'm gonna play that right here.
Well, I'm just going for a walk. I don't know, my headspace is just not the greatest lately. And it's like I'm so confused. I was loving vlogging, but now I'm in a low. So it's like vlogging just, I don't know, I just feel so disconnected.
Oh. So as you can tell, you hear me say, "Okay."
Ooh.
And
She went down quick.
I remember saying that as a way of like, "Okay, bitch, you got this. Like, you're gonna be okay. Let's just focus. Let's just stand up." Like, I remember that moment so well, and it's just so weird that I got it on camera because I know it's just a two-letter word, but, like, that "okay" was just, like, me telling myself, like, "Okay, you're gonna be fine." Like, I don't know. So, I ended up going to the emergency room. The pain literally just got worse and worse and worse. You know, they did the X-rays of this and that, and they could not find anything broken. So
That's
that's a
good.
good thing because, you know, broken bones can be very, very, like, hard to heal. But I have multiple torn ligaments,
Mm.
and that's scary for someone my size. They were gonna give me crutches, too big to use them. They were gonna give me this big black boot
Boot.
that I was gonna have to wear, and that didn't even fit because of my lymphedema. And it's just like the pain just kept getting worse and worse. I was at the emergency room for a few hours, and by the time it was time for me to leave, like I could not walk on it. And as someone who's, you know, in the 400s, it's terrifying because it's like anything that I could have used to help myself, like crutches, or they suggested that I have fuzz on me, sorry. I'm just a mess right now. They suggested that I use this like scooter thing where you put your knee up so you don't have to walk on the foot
Probably
that
too
you
heavy
fucked
for
up,
it.
but nope, too big for that too. So I'm having to step on my foot that has several torn ligaments in my ankle. And it is just oh, oh my god. It's traumatizing. They had to push me in a wheelchair.
Putting that weight on it is not gonna be good. Maybe this will be motivation for her to lose more weight, realizing if I fuck something up in my leg or my foot again, what am I gonna do?
We were like way far back though. I don't know like if it's because of COVID or something, but where we were was like in the garage. Like they had several rooms set up, and I don't know. It was just like
That's weird.
I don't know. The doctor was so amazing though. Like I don't think I've ever seen a doctor in emergency room so freaking awesome. Because like emergency rooms are super busy and they're like rushy and like just ready to get their job done, which is totally understandable. But this guy just made me feel so fucking safe and cared for, and I just appreciated the whole experience because I was like honestly traumatized. Um, so it's been like 3 or 4 days, and I like can't move. The first day, like waking up after it happened because it happened at nighttime. Waking up the next morning, I was so scared to get out of bed. And obviously, I have to get up. I have to go to the bathroom. That's the only thing I'm able to do is go to the bathroom and take like these wannabe quick showers. Like, and this is just me being brutally honest. And I don't want my girlfriend to help me with any of that. I stand by that. I didn't have my ex help me with any of that. It's not happening. I'm not that person. I have too much pride. I'm too embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I'm with my girlfriend because she's my girlfriend, not my caretaker. So I have been like, it's just been rough. She does help me walk though, which I'm so appreciative for her. But the first morning, you guys, I was a statue. I stood up and I was a statue. I don't even know how I made it to the bathroom. It takes me about 30 seconds per step. It's it's so bad. It's so painful. This is mentally the most exhausting and painful and hardest thing I've ever had to do mentally because I have to ignore this.
I wonder if there's anything at all that she could use to help even a little bit to take some of the weight off that ankle whenever she's walking.
Pain that is I don't think there's anything that can describe this pain, but there isn't. And I have to mentally ignore it just to go to the bathroom, which is just right there. Because I'm in my bedroom. I have a bathroom in my bedroom. For someone my size, this isn't good because I can lose, like, I've lost my mobility. I am officially bedbound currently, but I don't want it to reach an unhealthy spot. People tear their ligaments all the time. This isn't because I'm fat. This isn't or anything like that. I simply am a person who wasn't paying attention while walking. It's that simple. Just because I'm healing like a normal person by resting in bed, ice, I have an ace bandage, like the whole 9 yards, that this is completely backtracking all of the progress I have made when it comes to my mobility and everything like that. So,
Oh, okay. It might hurt her mobility, but it's not going to affect her weight loss because she can still lose weight without being able to move as long as she doesn't get snacky while she's sitting there. So, yeah, it really sucks that she's not able to move because of this ankle thing. I totally get that, but she can't let it ruin any progress that she's made so far.
currently, I'm just like, I cry a lot. Like every time I go to the bathroom, like I'm trying to drink less so I don't have to go to the bathroom.
You
Like
don't want
it's
to be
that bad.
dehydrated, though.
I don't know. I don't want to keep like rambling or whatever, but it's a lot. Okay, we need to talk about this whole estrogen thing. You guys will never believe it. You know how I'm not supposed to be taking estrogen and like there's this whole scandal? I got this message from my pharmacy that said, "Oh, your estradiol is ready to be picked up." Girl, so we picked it up, okay? I have a name on there who prescribed it to me. Like, it's just so scandalous. I just don't understand what's happening. But my girlfriend went to go pick up also my refills of my Lamictal and my Zoloft, and she is trying to get me a cane. I don't know if she's actually going to be able to find one. So we're going to see if it'll help me walk like when I go to the bathroom and stuff.
Anything to kind of put a little bit of that weight on something else should help a little bit.
I don't know. I just feel really like, oh my God, I feel like such a shitty person. Like, I keep blaming myself and like, just, I don't know. I'm not.
I mean, when you're vlogging and walking, you should definitely be paying attention to what your feet are doing, especially when you're Amber size. But I mean, shit happens.
I'm not doing good at all. Like I was already going through lows and now this just like made me feel like 100% worse, obviously. I don't know. I just want to heal. Because having to have my girlfriend help me walk, that's not the type of vibe I'm wanting to vibe with, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to stop my rambling. I do want to say I don't really know what the future of this channel is going to look like currently because it's like what am I going to film? So maybe some live stream moments where we can talk or do like Q&As on live stream, or maybe I can just like be like, "Hi, Bedbound series number 1." I don't know. But yeah, I have several torn ligaments in my ankle.
Here's me playing Mario Party.
I'm surprised I did not break my ankle. I'm very freaking grateful.
Very lucky.
Either way, this pain actually hurts worse than when I actually did break my ankle. So, and it's the same ankle, and it's the ankle with my lymphedema. So I would like to make those things known as well. So, and if there's reaction channels reacting to this, I think that's disgusting. I'm just going to add that because this isn't drama. This isn't tea. This isn't, oh my God, let's react to make some money off of it. Like I literally am actually miserable right now. So yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Well, I don't make money off my channel, but I think it sucks that she's hurt herself, and I really hope she gets better soon at least. But
for those of you who like have messaged me worrying about me or like said you're my thoughts, etc., or people just reaching out to see if I'm okay, like I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. But I'm gonna go for now. I love you guys. Pray for me. Like I know I don't like believe in God or like whatever, like I'm agnostic, but in my opinion, when I say pray for me, that's just other people's version of positive thoughts, and I'm willing to accept it all because I definitely need it. Anyways, bye guys.
Well, that sucks. Ligaments can take weeks to heal. So, man, I just really hope her ankle heals quickly because that sucks. Because if she isn't able to walk for several weeks, that's going to put her in an even worse headspace. And I'm afraid that's going to make her lose a lot of the progress that she's made. However, she is still on Ozempic, so that will help with, if she decides to just start eating because she's bedbound again right now. But man, I wish Amberlynn the best. I hope her ankle heals quickly. I'm glad she didn't hurt herself worse. That would have been awful. So, yeah, I mean, I am doing a reaction video to this, but hey, I'm not making money off it. But yeah, I really hope she gets better soon and her ankle heals quickly, but I'm afraid she's gonna be in for several weeks of this, unfortunately. And it sucks she wasn't able to get a boot or something. I hope her girlfriend is able to find something for her to be able to take some of the weight off that ankle. Yeah, I hope she heals quickly. Have any of you ever broken a bone or hurt your ankle or something to be able to kind of empathize with what Amberlynn's going through? I know I've pulled the ligament in my left ankle playing tennis, like hardcore, like pulled it, and I was having to wrap my ankle for weeks to let that heal back, and now my ankle's kind of weak. But yeah, let me know down below your thoughts on Amber's injury, and until next time, be safe and take care.